Oh yeah, guess who graduated? Yeah, no one's gonna clap. I guess I'm Drago, and I could never be old. What?
Leave me alone!
Whatever. I guess I'm Drago, and I guess I'm old now. I am a unk. I'm sorry. Don't mind me. I'm doing just fine. And due to my experience, I've had many jobs. Now, my entire working career, I've only worked in like the fast food industry, which is insane because like it's not the best place to work. But a bag is a bag, to be honest. And like I would be in the trenches myself, with all the other fellow African people. Put my fist up if you can't tell. Fellow African people just digging up turnips, whatever they do. Sorry, that was a crazy statement, but I've worked, McDonald's, Burger King. I've worked the whole nine, and I feel like I'm the most qualified to like acknowledge the youth about the food industry. First on my, long, very very long list of stuff, managers, right? Could be your best friend, could be your worst enemy. There's some chill managers, but like that's a double-edged sword in my opinion, because like they could be too chill. And what I would say is like the chill managers that like won't hit you on things that like are usually the standard. Oh, I hate sorry, canes. The cane standard, so annoying. But they'll not hit you on things that's like the standard for the company. But then they could be too chill. They could be what I like to call laissez-faire managers, where like they just believe the shift will run by itself, and that's when you have crash and burn situations where like lower employees would have to just become the manager and like Hulk up Broly style and become like the kingpin of the entire situation. Because when it comes to fast food, there's need to be some type of managing going on at least. That's why I prefer more strict managers. Now, strict managers, those are the ones people usually hate. Those are the ones like, if you can lean, you can clean type beat. Those are the ones that basically just hit you on the head for breathing wrong. How dare you look at them that way? How dare you be one man late? Stuff like that. They read the book and then make their own definition on how strict they want to enforce it. But kind of strict managers, in my opinion, are okay. They're aight, right? Because those are the same managers that will reward you for doing your job, because they're used to people wanting to skate by with the bare minimum. That's how you get more money. Being best friends with a strict manager is easy bread. It's the easiest bag you can get, because they'll be the first person to say, well, that's the one that listens to me. Give them a wave. Fastest way to a bag. But the super strict managers that just hate being there, like those are the people that've been working in the company for 50 plus years. Old white woman leaning over the board trying to make a sandwich and sweating bullets down. Those are snitches, right? Sometimes they're not even managers, right? They're just sitting there being a sentry unit because they're mad that this is a, dare I say, job for you, but it is a career for them. And me personally, my career pathway has never been Burger King, but if that's what your life entails, hey, you got it. Not for me though, right? Then you have the customers. Now the customers is the worst part of fast food, for my opinion, because like you're either working in back or you're working in the drive-through or front counter, whatever you want to call it. But at some point you have to deal with a customer, either indirectly or not directly. I've worked at fast food companies that done catering, right? And if you're sitting there at 11 a.m., you just clocked in, and suddenly they want multiple bins of chicken or fries or something like that, and you don't have it because you just opened. Not very, won't be very happy about that. Another thing, right? Promotional things and items. Oh my goodness, especially depending on where you're working at. For example, like the Burger King or McDonald's in the morning, for some reason, everyone rolls out of bed cranky, right? You could buy a coffee machine, but instead you decide to go to McDonald's for your coffee. Interesting choice, but I won't judge, right? And you're cranky. I can't roll out of bed without my coffee type beat. And you decide to harass a 18-year-old on a Saturday morning. Why? Right. And then like you come to the store broke, right? Just imagine with me, and you're like, oh well, my coupon isn't working. Sir, you've been having that coupon since 2020. Log in. Please log in. Please log in. And then they don't answer for nothing because the customer is always right. Except when they're not. Right? But hey, I just work here. And then new promotional items. I pray for the McDonald's workers that worked when the Travis Scott milk came out, bro. I pray. I pray every morning. I get on my knees, I go to the edge of my bed and say, I pray I won't be in a position where someone so unpopular, like for example, I'm working at Cane's and Tyler the Creator decides to make a Tyler the Creator meal. I'm quitting. There's just no way. Me personally, I can't do it. It's too much stress, too much stuff going on. I might actually cry talking about this. Not happening. Not me. Hopefully not for you. Not for no one. I pray for you. Right? Another thing. Fellow employees, right? Another situation that's a double edged sword where like they could be your best friends. Good or bad sometimes, because you could working with your best friends, fire experience, right? Until it's not, because you're never going to be doing your job. And I'm gonna sound like a really old grandpa right now. I would much rather not work with my best friends, because I know for a fact I'm going to be the one being let go early, right? Because I'm going to be kikiing, I'm going to be ha-haing until the strict manager gets sick and tired of me, right? But like I mentioned earlier, the old grannies that just be snitching for no reason, bro. Why? Because like you're not 6ix9ine, you're not making bread off of snitching. You're just doing it for free. Like you're snitching for the love of the game, and like unless the general manager's giving you the craziest back shots in the room, there's no reason to do that, right? Unless you just hate children. Unless you're like the grandma in Tangled, you have no reason to be acting like this. But otherwise, there's usually just two types of employees: the chill ones that views this as a job and not a career, and the other ones that view this as a career and not a job. And that really defines your experience at any fast food place. Last on the list, depending on where you work, the food and cleanliness is going to be totally different, right? Obviously, if you work at McDonald's, it might have some roaches in the ceiling, right? Just make sure you dodge when you take an order. And, you know, if you're working like Chick-fil-A, Cane's, it's obviously going to be cleaner, right? It's obviously going to be stricter. And the food, low-key, might be better. Me, personally, Chick-fil-A, Cane's, not my thing, right? I like seasoning on my food, but that's neither here nor there, right? Low-key though, the places that are less clean have better food sometimes. Hear me out, right? I don't know what they do in the back of Taco, but it's still fire though, right? It's still fire though. Let me think. Questions, comments, concerns. McDonald's is mid. Cane's is alright. Chick-fil-A is mid. Arby's is okay. I actually rate Arby's over McDonald's. And Wendy's is good if you're not in the middle of like a bum country exit or like the middle of the hood. When the Wendy's is clean inside and it's not ghetto black women taking your order, that's how you know it's gonna be fire. But the opposite for Popeyes, right? The more black people in the Popeyes, the better the Popeyes is, right? The more attitudes being caught, the fire the sandwiches, in my opinion, right? Unless you're of Caucasian descent. Heck, if you're palm colored, stay far away from Popeyes. But yeah, I mean, like, I guess that's all I have to say on this topic. Like, subscribe, do the whole 9.